And good morning, and Happy Oaks Day live outside historic Caton Tower.
Definitely.
You ever wondered how many Derby pies are served during all this Derby time?
You know, I've never wondered it till just now, but I would imagine the number is large.
It's large, and a lot of Derby pies will be served throughout Derby week, and of course this weekend. WBKI's Becca White checked it all out as we follow Derby 136.
Hey guys, as you can see right behind me, preparations are in order for Derby Day this week, and I will tell you, we are out here at Kern's Kitchen, and they make the only Derby pies you can get, and I am out here with John Roop. He's helping me out here, giving me a little lowdown on what's going on here. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
All right, obviously Derby pie has a rich, rich history. Tell us a little bit about how it started.
Well, my great-grandparents back in the 1950s were running a restaurant called the Melrose Inn in Prospect, Kentucky. They needed a special dessert, a unique signature dessert for their restaurant. So they came up with the recipe, and they didn't know what to name it. So every family member actually put their favorite name into the hat, and one evening on the steps of the Melrose Inn in Prospect, they actually drew the name Derby pie out of a hat. By 1968, or the 1960s, their customers were so thrilled with the product, they urged them to go to Washington and actually have it registered as a registered trademark. And that's what they did in 1968.
Let's talk a little bit about the trademark. That's kind of a unique situation. You know, some people might make it here and there, but that is illegal. Talk a little bit about, obviously, it's a secret what goes into it, but tell us what you can, what goes into the Derby pie.
Well, it's semi-sweet chocolate, California walnuts, and we make all our own dough here, so it's a light, flaky crust. And those are the main ingredients of the product.
Okay. And obviously, this is your busiest time of the year, being the Kentucky Derby right around the corner. Maybe on an estimate, can you say is your average shipping day? How many do you ship out a day?
Well, currently we're baking 6 days a week, about 1,100 to 1,200 pies per day. So over 6,000 pies per week right now.
Take us through, maybe from start to finish, whatever you can tell us. Obviously, it's a secret. What can you tell us on start to finish on how a pie is made?
Well, first we have to make the dough. So once we get the dough made, we have to press the dough, get the dough cleaned, have the dough prepared, the pie shell prepared. Then we add the ingredients. We have it mixed, and then the mix is filled into the pie shell.
Okay. And then from there, it goes into the ovens that we saw back there, right?
We did. We cook 80 at a time in big ovens.
Well, obviously, I love Derby pie, and so working here, the big question is, do you love it? Are you sick of it? What's the scoop?
Oh, I love it. I'm not sick of it. I don't eat it every day, like some people think somebody that works here might, but it's a great product.
All right, now, obviously, you can see behind us, they are piling the boxes up to be shipped out. Really, obviously, this logo, the trademark, it's really something that people want to know about, want to know more about. And how many years has it been going on, did you say?
Since 1954. This is the 56th year that Kern's Kitchen has been in business. And we really think Derby pie is a must-have for any Derby party or any Derby occasion.
I know for myself, obviously, having it on the table for a Derby party is obviously a tradition. Maybe I'll sneak a little piece before we leave, but for now we're going to send it back into you guys.
Derby 136.